So the man you see behind me was viciously stripped, beaten, and robbed after he entered a very popular black-owned establishment in Mississippi yelling the N-word. Not only was he yelling the N-word, he was also throwing up what he called gang signs, mocking what he thought black culture represents. After the man was asked to leave several times, first of all, this man walked into the bar already drunk, okay? He was being loud, belligerent, bumping into people. He was going on for a few minutes before somebody actually asked him to leave. He refused to do so, so they ended up shoving him out the door. Now he's outside in the parking lot, and everybody's attention is on him, all right? That's the guy that just got kicked out of the bar full of black people yelling out the N-word. He's throwing up gang signs talking about this is what you guys represent, this is what you guys do, obviously trying to pick a fight. And a fight is what he got. But he may have bitten off a little bit more than he could chew. Somebody eventually ends up taking a pole, hitting him in the head with it. He ducks for cover. Somebody else comes in, pushes him on the ground. And then a bunch of people just start stripping clothes off of him. All right. Beating him with the pole. And then they just take everything he had in his pockets, everything he had in his pants. It was out of here. Now the man's on the floor cowering down, trying to stop the blows from hitting his face. But he didn't do a good job because he ended up with a broken jaw. His eye is all busted up. He's in the hospital right now. All right. Now they're calling this a hate crime. Okay. And they're actually calling it a hate crime on the people that beat up the man. Okay. A lot of people on social media are saying, hey, this is the other way around. This man participated in something hateful first and he got the reaction that he was looking for. And you know, this is Mississippi. So the racial tensions over there are a lot different than in the rest of the country. So this guy ended up beating up. Now they're looking for people, and they shut down the club. The club is no longer operational. It's called CJ's Lounge. It was only open for about 3 months, but the police decided that this is a nuisance area. This is a nuisance spot. And the owner wasn't being cooperative with the police when they asked the owner for footage. They say, hey, listen, you guys are going viral. This man just got beat in front of your lounge. We need security footage so we can figure out what's going on. He refused to give it up. He refused to give it up. And like, there've been a bunch of stuff over there. Somebody like got pew-pewed in his leg. There've been fights. They found firearms over there. Like, they get a call to go out there every weekend. According to the police, they say they out there every single weekend. And they've only been open for like a few months, apparently. So that's what's going on with CJ's Lounge. That's what's going on in Mississippi. A lot of people are very divided on this issue. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think about this.
I have absolutely advised y'all that 2025 is the year of fun and find out. So a man went into a bar in Holly Springs, Mississippi, using the N-word. And the patrons of that bar stripped him naked, beat him, stomped him, kicked him, all after they did politely ask him to leave because the energy came in on was very aggressive and very inappropriate. And so he did and find out that people are not going to be playing with you in 2025. So the authorities are investigating this as a hate crime. And they are looking to speak with the individuals involved. But as you all know of this fucking found out season, start a GoFundMe challenge. We'll see what happens. But next time somebody tell you to leave because you're coming in there using the N-word and you clearly use the ER because they advised you to leave several times. So you didn't come on there, oh, I just want to be friends energy. And they told you to go ahead and get out and you didn't. And they politely took you outside and advised you of how things were going to be going forward. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. I'm still waiting for them to update the charges that he will be having as well, because this was a charge for all involved. And that is that, and that is it.
FAFO. A male that this shade went into an establishment that is this, right? And got a lesson learned. Look it up. CJ Lounge in Mississippi. He was using the N-word and things of that nature, and he FAFO'd. Yes, he did. I'm just being very cautious because last time my account got banned on TikTok, so I have to be very careful of what I say. So yes, he FAFO'd, and they took care of that situation. The irony that this happened to someone like that in Mississippi. Don't mess with people. Leave people alone. Don't, hey, you should have done that. But look it up. CJ Lounge in Mississippi.
So, perfect example of fun and find out. Oh, Buddy goes in a bar in Mississippi and calls all of the patrons the N word. And somehow the news has made this a hate crime towards him because he was stripped naked and beaten with poles. Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Sorry, not sorry, sir. You really fucked around and you found out. Y'all keep playing with us. We already told y'all, stay up out our motherfucking spaces and we won't have no problems.
Right now in Mississippi, what's going on is a white man went into a bar full of black people and started saying the N-word, and then the black people gave him warning, and then that white man kept saying the N-word, and them black people handled business and beat that man out his clothes, and they recorded it. And once these black people beat that white man out of his clothes, the police are saying that that was the hate crime, not the white man going into a bar full of black people belligerent screaming the N-word. It was the black people retaliating, beat that man out of his clothes. That was a hate crime. The police are saying when them black people beat that man out of his clothes, after all them black people got called the N-word, they saying that them beating him up is the hate crime. And they just completely negating that he came in there and was saying nigga, 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 like he Paul Mooney. Nigga, 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 nigga. And completely negating the fact that the people warned him after he said it a couple of times. And he stayed in there and kept saying it. What did that white man on that track boy say? The more you F around, the more you find.
So, a little birdie told me that, I guess somebody thought it was a bright idea to go down to an establishment in Mississippi and say the N-word. So they stripped him down to his birthday suit and gave him his birthday punches with foreign objects. Hey, man, as it gets toward the summer, don't get bold now. Don't get bold. See, y'all think because he's president now, he gonna protect you. Look, man, he can't protect you from what you bought, which is common sense in this scenario. I don't know why y'all trying to say it like you're not gonna cry in the car if you make it to the car. And even if you manage to make it to the car, you may be crying in a very different ER than the one you tried to use. It's not a very hard concept. Just don't say it. And then nobody has to go and say, I see you in the ICU. Now, it must be a short memory, but 2 Klan members gone. Dude, ass beat. Who next?
In case y'all hadn't heard this story hails from my home state of the SIP, Mississippi. And this is about a white patron that saw fit, a racist white patron, that saw fit to enter into CJ's Lounge in Holly Springs, Mississippi, and felt it incumbent in his racist spirit to use his, voice to spew the heavy, high N word ending in the hard R. And he said this in an establishment that was, of course, predominantly black people. And what they proceeded to do, allegedly, is to extract that person from CJ's Lounge and pull him outside of this establishment, allegedly, and then use some type of metal object that they described as being a pole to begin to pummel said white racist patron with, while they stripped him allegedly naked and also allegedly robbed him of everything that he owned. It's said that this white patron is in very, he's traumatized. And the police are looking for and asking for, video footage because they heard that people were standing around and laughing about it as it occurred. And so they're seeking the public's help in finding this person. Now, TikTok, I could sit here and lie to y'all and say that, what happened to him was something that was terrible and, that it shouldn't have befallen him. But to know that he felt like I'm no racist at all, but I still wouldn't go inside of a racist establishment and proceed to start calling people, racist slurs, and feel like that there was nothing to be had, no consequences, nothing was going to happen as a direct result of doing said stupidity. So I'm curious to see what will happen and what type of evidence, because they said they were trying to get it because, of course, people had posted on social media. And I have not been fortunate enough to see any of those videos, because I'm pretty sure the people realized quickly that the police will be coming for them and, asking for that and then asking for their also, what to see what role they played. Because, of course, even though they're going to overlook the fact, of course, that he was hurling these, racist epithets, but they're going to, you can best be sure, because he is white, that they're going to try to expend a lot of police power to help this white patron that fuck around and find out.